Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Friday, number 9 day for this month of June 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, Mr. No Koni Lukong. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Good people of Ambazonia, as we enter this weekend, I want to congratulate ourselves for the wonderful job we done do with La République du Cameroun, their soldier them as they ran the 4 Lemongwin all across our territory, from Boyo, Mezam, Ndian, Meme, Ambazonian forces them. They ran hit La République, giving them a bloody nose wherever they go. Their economic trajectory also it be affected negatively. We also want to stand up with our forces them for General Lucifer, where La République they attack ICAM after Iran give them a very big blow, neutralizing one Cameroon terrorist forces. La République du Cameroun they attack ICAM. They ran station video where they put gun the way they bring over there for sure say they ran disarm our forces. No General Lucifer, FM Lucifer, they stand up strong, they are talat, and he go continue for hit La République for place where it hot. We also down here say they ran ambush some camp for inside Chomba, and we want for stand up with the soldier them for day and our big general for day for third, and so we deal with them and we keep them in our prayer ahead until we reach Boya. Fellow Ambazonians, yesterday I put out a big announcement as I be telling I say when I finish this my trip from Belgium, from the European Union, I go to come out with a series of policies for help we for move our struggle ahead. I get a lot of deep conversation for know the mindset of the international community, what we need for do, what we need for adjust them, for make sure say we get the maximum chance for get freedom and independence for our homeland. But first today, after long research, I don't tell our people them exactly the result for that research. Majority of Ambazonian forces, the one may go ban all alcohol, including Guinness, as well Brasseries, they don't buy Guinness, including even the kadji, the UCB beer them as well. The majority of our population, the one may go uplift the ban. When they ask soldier their opinion, and they ask na their decision, because political decisions are taken by political leadership, not soldiers on the battlefield. So I don't take this decision on behalf of our country and our liberation struggle. This decision it be consensus amongst the political leadership, where all of them they don't come to the same conclusion, say the ban against Brasseries it don't become obsolete. So from now henceforth, I don't uplift the ban for Brasseries product. People then fit sell Brasseries the same way they sell the UCB product as the same way they be sell the Guinness, because Guinness now na Brasseries product. It be impossible for ban all alcohol. Socialism, nothing way to go on even when people then dey for grief. So even in the middle of war, our people then need to enjoy social life in a limited manner, knowing say they in the middle of a war. Instead of banning Brasseries, make our soldier them instead collect liberation tax for people the way they sell drinks and brewery product them in a very rational way, in a very proportional way, without any excessive. Liberation tax now for the dominant force for collect them, no be all forces for collect them, and then make sure that they share them equitably amongst all the forces within areas of their control. But as I talk some intransigent soldier, then they will go see try for bring misbehavior. The same like when I be talk for our people, then say time down reach me go uplift the complete ban of schooling and make a policy where you go accept our school they meet and resume, meet and come back, no be say resume because when you talk say resume, you talk say one day for La République, but make instead ban na the Cameroon government school them, because now our target that, and then we allow private school, mission school them, meet them open together with our own community school them under our guidelines and under our direction. At that time, some people they be talk say, oh, it go mean na say La République don't win. Oh, it go mean so we don't surrender Palava school. This war, be been about for ban school. It be been for we for get power, for educate ourselves, and for stop Cameroon for francophonize our system, and for exert our sovereignty. So there was no contradiction. So we be done just be stuck in that mindset. And thank God we do the right thing for accept that ban, and for Toronto, all Ambazonian forces, they be adopt that policy for approve community schools with approving of private schools and mission schools as Ambazonian community school. It then leads to a massive return back from our people where they be run go for La Republique. The fact that our people they be run go for La Republique, their hand, it will give a bad image for our struggle. It will also save our struggle because if you stop education actually. Because when you put bad law, if you enforce them, no matter how strong you be. Now, why that way La Republique they fail for Ambazonia. So we need for learn that one. Now, that law time will be change them. If we not be change them, we will fail. And if for instance means say our people they go to go school with uniform, follow La Republique, their directive, and if for sure say now we lost. So the decision it will be the right one, even though it will be popular among soldiers. More than 96% of soldiers were against the policy for education and community school. But today we don't say it will be good. So then La Republique turn became banned Presbyterian school, Catholic schools, and private school then because they be the open under our instruction. And today we'll be very proud for tell and say over 96% of schools in Ambazonia are following our strict guidelines, are working under our instruction. And me, particularly, I have approved at least 90% of those schools who are going on under our country, and they are having good collaboration. They don't need to turn to La Republique for protection like they were doing before. They don't need to turn to them. They can focus on their job of education. Now, the same thing too with this ban for Brasseries. Because we be banned the Brasseries. Any man will be the sell Brasseries because they be need for end up for sell them one way or the other. We be not even go for Lebiale Mosi say Bawe some general brigade and say be the sell Brasseries. So the ban will be banned because say na Brasseries. Now the Brasseries is run by Guinness. They control 90% of the brewery industry. The reason for that ban, it then become obsolete. Guinness it be been an Ambazonian heritage, a representation of our private sector. Guinness be the produce for inside Victoria. They be the put bottle their member for Victoria, the factory they be the inside Ambazonia. They pay tax for inside Ambazonia. Now the reason that when I find and say majority of Ambazonia they drink Guinness, they don't like and they don't know why. Because that Guinness company it be done represent our heritage from the colonial time. Nobody say I like assimilation because I also be against British assimilation. I believe in our indigenous identity and our indigenous expression of our nationality. So Brasseries, it don't come, they don't do everything for move that Guinness company for inside Victoria, take and go for Douala. It don't become now a Guinness du Cameroun. That Guinness du Cameroun, as will be the drink say in our olden history, now the Brasseries, they don't come buy them. So we also have the UCB, when a La Republique company also, the one at their private sector, the more they talk them. There is no contradiction with the Haiti solution, which is targeted against our cash crop that are being exported by Cameroon and our natural resources that are exported by Cameroon that goes directly to the portfolio of the government of La Republique and affects their credit rating. Private sectors are a different ball game, so we need to be flexible. It is impossible to ban brewery industry as a whole, so we cannot do that. We must do the right thing. If we hold on to an obsolete policy and law, it will undermine our entire legal system. They talk that principle and say equi jus, equi remedium. If the population sees some law it be unjust, they will look for way for go around that law. We be done say even for Bamenda, you see say for upstation when La Republique then get static control, they say Brasseries drink for them na 600. For downtown Bamenda, they say Brasseries na 800 for some places, na even 950 for even bar, or even for off license. So many of our elite them, they be the B-force for the drive, they go for upstation, go shidon with La Republique people them, they drink mimbo. They become even more intoxicated with La Republique. That black market will be then be created as a result of this ban go stop, and our people then go begin sell in a fair price, and they go to enjoy for either way. Now instead we Ambazonia, they control them, and La Republique they will be isolated for place where then they. This ban also, it be the help La Republique as a talk, Because people, the way they be the say Brasseries now, they be the say and say, we said they will take protection, they will go for La Republique, and say collaboration, it be come. So it go destroy that big collaboration way La Republique, they be the injure within our population. It go empower our people and it go bring fairness. And make we know to say, soldier then they way they be done, they take this thing for Brasseries ban, for begin do excessive, for make money, for target specific business people, not in a rational manner, for get support, but in an exploitatory manner. We see say the death for these journalists and here chair. Also, it will be as a result of our soldiers they implement our laws because they have the obligation to implement the laws of the land. The person will be owned Don Simon, it be get another bar for Insan Kwen, where it be alleged. Say that bar they say Brasseries because from Kwen area they plenty people they say Brasseries already be more lax. So they become for can close that shop because of Brasseries. Now, for the way journalists go that way, we keep bring a big blow for our struggle. So, taking away that ban will also avoid such situations where bars will be targeted. Our soldiers are also supposed to allow our people to relax, even during wartime, especially in area where they control them. Me then give people joy, except on Monday Ghost Town Day. Me no man no go close bottle downs their shop them, or bar away people that they drink them simply because they drink. No. We need for be flexible, for accept our people them. La Republique, they even take advantage for this anti-social type of behavior where they come as a result of bad policies and bad laws. This law then become obsolete and the right thing for do them. Leadership, they take responsibility for do the right thing, for preserve the integrity of our liberation struggle. Because if we keep the bad law, we don't spoil. Now say this thing go to spread the go, the spoiling go to spoil the go, it will end up destroy our struggle. So those of us who will be connected with Ground Zero, who will know which way it happen, who will get the heart of the struggle at heart, will need to take the right decision. And those people them, those intransigent few individual them, where they then become so partisan, where they fear their own about power. When decision it be taken, they need to worry whether that decision are the right thing or not. When action it be taken, they need to matter whether that action are the right thing or not. They be matter saying another man do am. Hey, so man go take our power. Hey, so man go take our position. Hey, it means the one that become leader. Hey, it means the one that become. Those are people suffering from zamzamology. And we must isolate them. We must leave them in their own cocoon. We have a group of people who are now like the Blue and White Army, who their main job in this struggle is to reshare things on Facebook and intimidate our people. You have seen Lucas Asu have gone out there insulting me, attacking my family. They have put cross on my face and my wife's face, but it does not matter. It is worth it for Ambazonia. We will fight until we free our country. They don't come out for begin one lie to the other. Today they talks about the sleep with La Republique, their delegate for inside negotiation. When the vice president for the AGOFC bring a francophone woman, a family member them for inside negotiation place. APLM the one go gaga, but those one are small. We go fight the fight, my people. We go fight this fight for you because you deserve it, and those who have given the ultimate price for our people deserve my service. Our struggle would not isolate a huge amount of people them because of which we will see and where the AGOFC they do them today. So they want no be news. But for us to prevail, we must be strong and do the right thing for the right reason. Our people are with me, our forces are with me, and they know we stand for the truth and we stand for freedom. This is the right thing to do, and this is the best way to be effective for us to achieve our ultimate goal, which is independence for Ambazonia. Time for sanity, for comeback for our liberation struggle, it don't come. The time for critical thinking for comeback for our struggle, it don't come. The time for accountability for comeback for our struggle, it don't come. So make all we will turn up strong and make we push this our struggle forward until we win this war. I will take the time for answer some few questions them. Because some people they don't send me kind messages. So one day they talk say Ambazonia will go for Canada. Now 5 organizations they be there for Canada. Now only Capo Daniel dan can they talk. Me gonna know say time where they be the key wa picking them for Kumba, for Moyoka and all these things. Then only Capo Daniel be the talk. The fact say Capo Daniel the talk and some person they way he don't put na a partisan cap. A question I say now why? You need to ask and say is it what this man is saying is true or not? If there were 5 organizations and Capo Daniel is speaking something boldly outside, it is because those things are truth, and none of those 5 people have come out to say it is not true, because we have evidence and it is fact. You have had international researchers who have published documents that says the same thing that Capo Daniel was saying. You have had Jeune Afrique Economy have come out to say the same thing. You have had publication coming out to point out the same thing, that Dr. Cho Ayaba stand on the way of negotiation and had sabotaged the negotiation effort led by the Canadians. This is out there, it's a fact, it's not something to debate. Ambazonia should know something. We are not fighting to please ourselves or to feel good about ourselves. We are fighting to free our people. This war is the greatest crossroad we have arrived at in the history of our country. If we make mistake and we lose this war, God forbid, we become a captive people in the hands of La Republique. We must know that this struggle is bigger than anybody and any individual. And anybody who at one point put the country and the cause secondary to their own ambition, cease to become relevant, cease to play that leadership role that they were playing. Like it or not, it was difficult for our people to get their mind wrapped the fact that we can have another leader other than Agbo Bala. It was impossible. It was impossible to criticize him, even when we needed to. The same with Seseko Ayoktabe, the same with Ayabacho and the rest, and those people who have their own other people who they have leaned to one time or the other. But one thing must be clear in the mind of our people. This is about you. When we started this struggle in 2016, nobody recruited you. The soldiers people are calling ABC today, they were never recruited. The few ones that were recruited, we know them and we know their limitation. So anybody who is trying to play a fast one of our people will fail. The truth will set us free. So long as we are delaying, it will eventually be delayed until we will accept the truth, because only that truth will free us. This should be clear in the mindset of our people. So I take decisions that are reflective of consensus and the right thing to do for our struggle to preserve our integrity and to make sure that we move this struggle towards its expected end. And that should be the way it must be. Anybody who come with their distraction are those what they are. They have become distractors. We should focus. Our population is together in this, and we must not isolate any group of people, but we must bring everybody together so that we can finish this. The era of partisanship is over. Everybody must align to do the right thing to free our people. This is not a scavenger experiment or social media experiment. This is real life, and we must take this struggle seriously. So our people should go about their day-to-day life freely under our control, and our forces should adopt the guerrilla tactics. That is what you will need as we move forward. Everybody should support every force. Do not believe that somebody own a force in ground zero, or somebody claim to own a force and who are using intimidation. That is how they start murdering people to maintain their illusion of control over forces that they don't control. The control we have over our forces is just based on influence and patriotism and how these boys allow us to influence them. So we should know that very clearly. Donate to every force. Attach yourself to every force, and every force in ground zero. Listen to sound advice, not just listen to empty gongongs who carry the bear of partisanship that are only going to lead you to your empty grave, and they will not even remember you or even honor you. So our people should stand strong and fight for their right. This is your war. This is your fight, and we must win. We don't have an alternative. We must get the most that we can have in this struggle. We must unite and abandon partisanship that will make it impossible for unite. These same people are telling you they cannot unite with others, and they are telling you unity is important. So forget about these noisemakers and let us indeed move our struggle to the next phase and get the most out of this struggle and achieve our goal of independence. God bless you all. Capo Daniel, signing off, looking out for you.